With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills.
To kick off for New England.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go in the rain here in Western New York. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Throwing right away is Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
48-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, kicking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
He'll run the draw with Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 13-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
3rd and a yard. Allen. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Round 80! Look out!
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's taken down up past the 35. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Down! Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
Now, the former Buckeye, Trevion Henderson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Maxwell Hairston there to make the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70, Timberwolf. 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Cougar 19. Go, Rig. Go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, go.
He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. Hey.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
No handoff, he'll keep it himself. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, New England. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook into the secondary, past the 40. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So after one, the Patriots out on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
And he will score! Joshua Palmer, touchdown Bills. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
19!
From the gun, here is Allen. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10.
18 yards on the connection. First down, Buffalo. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Allen working from the pistol. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
319!
From the gun, throw here for, that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go!
They'll send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Here we go! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Back to throw. Out to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
That's good.
Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
At the 39-yard line.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this.
On the jump.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Let's go now.
line.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Gain of 14.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
2nd and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, he gets past the marker.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
70. Got Warrior 70.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, New England. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. The extra point now for Borregales. He gets it to go, and the Pats will take a 21-7 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Allen. Got a man. Good job coming back to the ball on the completion.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And they'll have a first down and definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. One more time going up top with Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Look out!
To throw again, it's Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bills cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 each, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They bring the tight end in motion.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 7.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
19 tight. 19 tight. Street. Street. 18. Pioneer.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
And this ball will be down on the other side of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Bills first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Allen now on 2nd down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Allen on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is a Dafe Owe. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills are able to get it back within a score.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80. Buffalo 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a loose football. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do.
And this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack, and now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
They'll run straight ahead with Cook, and he'll take this one in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. His second rushing touchdown of the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
To the end zone, it's intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Set. Hey, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Steady.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll air one out. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. So a big one there to start the drive. 41 yards.
At the 24-yard line.
70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
19.
Now this looks like a design run. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
60 Maverick.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. He needed 13 and got 14 for the 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
To kick off for New England.
On the return is Mason. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Milton Williams getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff to Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and a long way to go. From the gun, here is Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. It is a gain of 17 by about the length of the football. They've got the first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Run out of the gun with Cook. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And 3rd down coming up.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Operating out of the gun here. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Max Milton. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Oh! And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Patriots, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. First down, New England.
70 Lions, go!
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
First down.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Douglas in motion.
Ready.
He'll look to throw here on first down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Third down and 4.
They'll throw here on third and short. That one taken in. Touchdown, New England. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
On the return is Mason. Oh, he's got room as the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
43-yard line.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. Milton Williams. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with the sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath. And,
this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. That is Christian Barmore. He works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. Here's a big one. This third down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. They'll drop to throw. And they're gonna get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row. Adafe Owe. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it This will wind up a turnover on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Come on. Set.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call design runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Patriots
First and 10.
60 Bison. Ready?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.